have some very important and specific work today. Actually, it's not that important, but it is very specific. What I'm doing this morning, or should I say what my father and I are doing this morning, is emptying the tank of the waterjet cutter. It's full of water and garnet, which is the sand that does the cutting. Now, we need to empty it because it's extremely full and we can't do any more cutting, and we're bang in the middle of cutting the titanium tweezers project. 2,300 tweezers, something like that. We're only about maybe a quarter of the way through, so we need to empty this, and I'll show you how we empty it. It's interesting, trust me. So as you can see, the waterjet cutter is quite messy just now, and that's because we're in the middle of titanium tweezers project. We've got to cut 2,300 tweezer blanks for being machined. It takes, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. So, you know, when we're in that kind of phase mode, we don't take the time to sort of clean it every day. There's no point. It's just gonna get mucky the next day. We give it a good clean up after that period of work. What we're doing today, and I'll show you a little bit of, but I'll most likely put it in a different video on my other YouTube channel, is how we empty the garnet out of the tank. Now, I think I've showed you before, this is what does the cutting. This here. So that's the garnet, that's what does this sort of fine sand that does the cutting. Now, that all ends up in this big tank, so it's not just water in there now, there's like 2 tons of the stuff in there. We go through about 20 kilograms an hour, which is about 40 pounds for you imperial people out there. So for 10 hours cutting, we're going to go through about 200 kilos or 400 pounds. So a few days cutting and that thing is pretty full. So we've got to empty it just now, and that's what I'll show you maybe a little bit of today. We're about 40% full, so we're going to take it up, you know, maybe another 10 minutes of sucking, and that will be it. That will be it done. We'll empty the water out of here, and we can get a forklift, take it out, and then finally we'll lift the bag out, and that's us good to go. Hugely productive morning. Got to go and do a couple of things in town, and then off to Taronga to see my machinist. I am in Taronga just now, pick up some prototypes. Very close on the titanium and, well, titanium and carbon fibre wallet now, not just titanium. Things are going really well, massive progress. More on that in another video. But, take a look at this. Now that is a coffee. Nothing surprising there. However, when I went to pay for it, it was a new coffee place I went to. I just stopped on the way here. It's about an hour's drive. I stopped halfway. I'd never been to it before. They took my order, made the coffee, and I got a biscuit. She said, oh, the biscuit's $3. The coffee was free. Not quite free. She said, you pay what you want. I've never heard of that before. So I went, oh, $5. The thing is, I really don't know what a cup of coffee costs. I drink multiple cups every day. I pay for them. I really don't know. I just said $5. I don't know if that's high or low or whatever, but like, it was a good coffee though, so turns out to be a bit of a bargain probably. I like the concept of that. I've been thinking about it all afternoon now, like, you know, maybe I should do that with my own titanium products. Make a pen, titanium pen, and say, there you go, pay what you want. Any thoughts on this? I'd be interested to hear them.
I'll have to.
Yeah, you do it.
Pirate tea. Unbelievable.